John, with Calvert out, who goes in and what kind of a loss is that for you with all of the roles that he plays?
Calvi, he's been playing well, kills penalties. Yeah, he's a good player. The checker scores one of the goals in our series, so we'll miss him. Sonny goes in.
John, everybody has been really optimistic really all the way through this series. With that, and given the fact that you're down a couple of games, what have you changed, if anything? What do you want to see changed to have a little more success?
You know what, I'm not going to have those discussions now, but we're ready to play.
You're happy enough with your game, so
Oh, yeah.
out there and you don't have to do a lot, right?
You tell me what to do?
No, I'm
No?
saying. I'm putting words in your mouth.
Yes, yes. We're all set to go.
Yeah.
We're all set to go, yeah.
John, are there any other lineup changes tonight?
Nope.
Yeah, John, was the Calvert penalty what you expected? And
You know what, I'm not even going to discuss it. You know, they had to do their, the league takes care of business. We're just concerned about the game. We'll miss them, though. We'll miss them.
You said previously that home ice really only means anything in Game 7. Do you feel like you're really at a time where you need to be home right now? Would this be enough of a lift for you, or a lift?
Sure. I mean, guys always want to play at home. I don't think we played that poorly in their building. Yeah, so it's nice to get home. I'm happy that the people here in the area get to see a playoff game here with two good teams, but we're not overthinking a lot of things as far as how we go about our business, whether home or away. I know guys like being here, and sure, they get a little extra juice. Sometimes that hurts you, and if you don't control it right. So we are just going to stay within ourselves, stay about how we want to go our business here, and try to find a way to play the right way.
Well, John, you sort of answered the question. How do you want them to handle all that extra energy they're going to have tonight? Is there a good way to handle it, a bad way to handle it?
Yeah, you have to stay disciplined. You can't get carried away. We lose a player in where the emotion kind of takes over. We got to stay within ourselves. Coaches never have a problem as far as getting these guys up. We don't even really touch it, quite honestly, as far as to motivate them to play. Regular season, sometimes you go through the lulls and how long it is. You just hope you rely on your guys that have been here, and just it's a bit of a controlled aggression, I guess, or a controlled emotion. And as the series gets going more and more, you're seeing the same guys. This will be the third time you're playing against some of the same guys. You just can't get caught in losing your discipline. I think that changes something. We got hurt at the end of the second period. I'm not so sure it should be called, but we get hurt. We put ourselves in a spot that we give them an opportunity to make a call. It's a pretty important goal that's scored. So we've got to watch ourselves and not get frustrated, just stay within ourselves and play.
For someone that produces the points that he does, is there anything atypical or unique about Sidney Crosby's defensive game that stands out to you?
You know, I don't watch him that much. It'd be unfair for me to comment on his defense. I know he's a pretty good offensive player, but I'm more concerned about my guys and how they play defense. So, yeah.
John, I can't remember if the Philadelphia game that Sonny played, but he seemed to play pretty well the last time he was up, the last game that he played here. Did you think he played well? And the second question is about Anderson, how he's looked in his first two games.
Yeah, I thought that line, I think I'll answer the latter. I thought Bill's line has played well. Andy's brought his skating, his forechecking, has had some good hits along the way. They've played against their top lines, their top two lines, for a number of minutes throughout the first two games, so he's played well. Sonny has had a really good year, has improved tremendously there in the American Hockey League. Brings you some offensive, instinctive offense to the game, and the part that he's improved at is away from the puck, where these are pretty big stakes here. You have a missed assignment away from the puck. It really magnifies in here. So we're hoping he can handle that type of situation. He's made tremendous improvements in that game. That's why he gets this opportunity in that part of his game.
John, two really strong first periods in the first two games, but no goals to show for it. How can your team benefit from not chasing in the game? In other words, not falling behind in the second period?
Yeah. It's been when you're in a series and you chase it as long as we have right from the get-go. That's where I think some frustration falls into play. I think our guys have handled themselves well. We just kept on playing after a goal was scored, and we hadn't scored, and the goal was scored. We just kept on playing. I think we lost ourselves when the third goal was scored the other night. Well, we turned the puck over, and odd man rushes left and right. I think we were trying almost too hard there. Hopefully hopefully something good happens for us offensively, and we're not chasing the game, and maybe build off of that. But they're trying. It's been we've had a lot of zone time. We've had the puck a lot. I still think we need to create more grade A scoring chances to try to help us along the way here. So we're going to push in that effort there tonight.
John, I know you like aggressive hockey. At any time in the first two games, did you think maybe the accent on the aggressiveness took away anything from the creativity?
Meaning our
Just there.
as far as the penalties, or
No. Just in kind of being bulls in a china shop as opposed to being creative. Is there a fine line there, or no?
No. I mean, guys are going to go there because we haven't scored goals, and no, no. That's the best way. No.
Do you guys have to prepare differently for like an elite offensive player like Crosby? And I mean, if so, how?
No. I mean, there are elite players on all teams. I mean, he is one of the best players in the game. But I think with players like that, you're just trying to limit them. You're never going to stop them. You're trying to limit them. But to change your defense or your coverages, no, it's way too instinctive, the game. We don't know what he's going to do in a certain play. You can't map it out like in football. You have on the sidelines, a 3-4 defense. No, it's just, I mean, you look at their power play. It's a bunch of moving parts, and they're playing. So you certainly have to be aware. You want to try to get the right people out against them, and just try to limit him as best you can, as you do with all really good offensive players.
John, I've heard a couple of your players talk about the need for more east-west passing to open up passing lanes to get away from the block shots. They've blocked so many shots. Is that just them playing really well, or is there something you can do to create more clean looks?
Yeah, we have some thoughts as far as what we're trying to do. Nothing earth-shattering. I think if you start designing the plays, and Portsy, we've gone there a little bit with tape and looking to exploit some areas. But shot blocking is a part of defense, and we've had the puck quite a bit, and they've had a lot of shot blocks as we've had the puck quite a bit. We have just got to make sure we give them some thoughts, and that they're able to make some offensive plays, and we're certainly not taking away any east-west plays. That's their call. Again, we can't design plays. They're going to have to read and take what they give you, and as all defense on rushes or in zone.
John, swapping out Matt Calvert for Sonny Milano. Sonny's got a little more offensive style, maybe not as much of an edge. Mm-hmm. How does that impact the way you operate your lines and the way Sonny goes into the...
You want my lines?
I don't want your lines,
yeah.
But they're two different types of players.
Yes, they are.
So how does that impact what you guys are trying to achieve?
He's more of an offensive guy than Calvi. I'm not sure where he goes.
All right.
John, what are your lines?
Thank you very much.
Are we good? Thanks, guys.